Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're ready. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And here is Johan Rojas. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gurriel handles the chance. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Alec Bohm. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Del Castillo down to first. Got him. Inning over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Barehand grab to first. On the money. Nice play. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's a strike. Marte went deep in his most recent game. And that is out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. Rojas going back and brings it in at the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Kyle Schwarber. Burns back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 out in the second. Burns with some less than fantastic work. And here is Sosa to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Marte. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Weston Wilson. Big time power. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Second inning here, no score. Next one in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Now it's Oscar Mercado.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Swing and a foul out of play. Wilson off of first with two away. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Yoel Pozo. Late swing fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now the DH, Connor Norby. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Corbin Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Snags it for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Lamont Wade Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's 1-1. Wade launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Castellanos with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Next offering is fouled back.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the...
Oh, now a great stop, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Alec Bohm. Line drive, base hit. Carroll quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with two gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Schwarber getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's not. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And there's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now 1-1. Suarez matched a homer in his last game. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Still tied at 0, last of the third. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Hard ground ball, base knock. aboard on the leadoff single. Here's some real power at the plate. Weston Wilson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mercado takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a big swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Clips the outside corner, and a count 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a high chopper. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yohel Pozo stands in for the Phillies. Headed towards the corner. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores. And they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One out. Runner at second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Pozo, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the right side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. John Curtis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson also getting ready. And there's a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Grounder might be 2. Wade to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming up. Bottom 4. And now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter, Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. On the ground. He'll do it himself, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Wheeler ready to fire now. To third. Boom. Zips it across. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Here's Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's towards center. Rojas under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Turner now. Burns back to work. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. And now here is Alec Bohm. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the DH, Connor Norby. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Carroll in the box now, takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the
double play ball to second. He's in there, and they trail by 1. First and second, No outs. Del Castillo now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike one.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. 0-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Sosa, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. Now the Diamondbacks manager, Weston Wilson, stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
To the right side, Marte. Off balance feed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. He's 2 for 2. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle, Marte. Fires over to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that is out of play. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. High fly ball down the left field line. Mercado makes the grab, 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Grounds one to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And that one gets past the catcher. Castellanos into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And they get Turner for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. McCarthy on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks.